They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A gain of 20.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down.
Shotgun now for Carr. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
A gain of 14.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
11 on the play. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And the Raiders have got him.
Sack.
Raekwon McMillan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
4th down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Damon Arnett picking it off. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's Damon Arnett picking it off. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense.
And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders.
Renfro. Touchdown.
Hunter Renfro there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
The kick is good.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turns. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
They are not ready for us.
Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw it.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Complete to Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, 28 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
The kick.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Raiders 28, Seahawks nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Nicholas Morrow on.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, That was huge for him. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Second and 10. To throw again. Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Carr's
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Aguilar has it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
83, Darren Waller.
3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Raiders 35, Seahawks 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking. Carr completes it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At their 49-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And that'll wind up moving the chains again, as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Las Vegas.
Now Carr again, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here, as he's out at the 6. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will take over